Thanks for coming by. Quick question for you. Your first invention was a service golem, correct?
Now that takes me back. My blueprints for the valet got me accepted to all 3 colleges, and then I was able to pick at my leisure. Designed to handle menial daily tasks, cleaning, dressing, dining, etc., so the owner could focus on intellectual endeavors.
Well, unless murder is a menial daily task, something's gone wrong. Your valet golem went berserk and killed the people it was supposed to be serving. This is intolerable. You're the Snaff Prize Savant. Snaff, the Master Golemancer. Your failure dishonors his memory, and I can't have that.
My golem wouldn't kill people. It couldn't. I made sure to...
It could, and it has. If you want to live up to your title, Savant, you better head over to Decider Atum and sort this out. Fast.
Good day. Allow me to handle all your household needs. Let me take your hand. Go ahead. Sir.
Making progress, I see. Good. Listen, I've been thinking about what I said, and I came to apologize. When your golem ran wild, all I could think of was Snaff's legacy. I shouldn't have taken it out on you. You're a lot like him, actually. Smart, capable, enthusiastic. Besides, it was your first golem. You were young, untested,
And someone monkeyed with my designs. The golem I just trashed was so heavily modified, it's barely recognizable as my work. Misaligned aether couplings, altered control parameters. Somebody took my idea and ran with it, right into a brick wall.
If we can prove that, you'll be off the hook. And so will Snaff. All we need is a copy of your original designs from the archives.
Then that's where I'm heading. I appreciate the apology, but you're right. This makes us all look bad. I'm going to find out who's responsible.
Welcome to the archive, Savant. I'm always happy to help a budding genius. What can I do for you today?
I need to check on a design I filed a while back. Has anyone signed out the blueprints for my valet golem in the past few weeks?
I'll say they have. Savant designs are always a hot ticket. Mink, Keppa, and even Counselor Haya have all accessed your little treasure recently.
Counselor Haya? I'm honored. But I'm not familiar with Mink or Keppa. Where can I find them?
Oh, they like to test their mettle against other Golemomancers, if you know what I mean. Mum's the word, though. The Council frowns on Golem throwdowns.
Thanks, Grep. Listen, could you send word to Zojia? Tell her I've got a lead, and to meet me at the next Golem throwdown, with a viable entry.
Sure, anything for the Snaff Savant. I'll be sorry to miss that bout, though. Good luck. Give Mink and Keppa my best, and your worst.
I got the word from Grep, and I brought you a golem to fight with. It's no Mr. Sparkles, but it's equal to any you're likely to face. Victory is still down to you and your piloting skills. Another thing, don't think my apology means that I'm at your beck and call now.
Not at all. I just figured you'd want to be kept in the loop. Like you said, clearing my name keeps Snaffs out of the gutter.
Don't get cheeky with me. I invented the biting sarcastic rejoinder, you know. Now, have you spoken to Mink and Keppa yet?
Well, no. I figured I'd introduce myself by beating their golems into scrap.
Give them a chance to come clean first. Fun's fun, but this is serious business.
My crew is on the verge of a breakthrough.
How interesting.
Hey, Savant, over here.
Always be loyal to your crew.
You have something to discuss?
Over and down for the count! All hail the new champion! See you next time!
Breakthrough.
All right, Keppa, ready to share your blueprints now? Or will you be needing your Scrit assistance to locate your teeth?
Easy there, killer. You landed a few lucky punches, that's all. What blueprints are you referring to? I don't recall discussing any.
Can the act, Keppa. We came for your modified golem blueprints, and we're not leaving without them.
Oh, those blueprints. Sorry, my head's still ringing from all the blunt force trauma. I haven't got them with me, but I'll send them to you. Promise.
Don't promise, Keppa. Do it. To the victor goes the spoils, and if we have to spoil your face to get them, so be it.
What an unmitigated disaster! I was ready for the usual crowd of flops and duds that frequent these throwdowns, not a snaff savant's murder machine.
That's what you get when you step into the ring against one of Snaff's intellectual progeny. Now, about those blueprints.
I can't discuss that now. I'm too distraught. Look what you did to my beautiful golem.
Yeah, it's a real mess. If you don't want to wind up in worse shape, fork over your modified blueprints. Don't make me sick Mr. Sparkles on you.
All right, all right. A genius can't even mourn properly around you lot. I don't have the blueprints here, but I'll send them to you straight away.
See that you do. You fought a good fight, Mink, but innovation beats imitation every time.
Okay, I'll check with Counselor Haya about her blueprints and meet you back at your lab.
Hello, dear. I'm so glad I ran into you. I understand you were inquiring after your valet golem blueprints. I must say I found them most elucidating. Please have a look at the modifications I made. I'm no Snaff Prize savant, but we can all benefit from a little constructive criticism, yes?
Of course. Thank you, Counselor. It's an honor to have your input.
The honor was all mine. Oh, I also baked you some cookies. I'll have them sent round to your lab right away.
I hardly know what to say, Counselor. Thank you very much.
You're quite welcome, dear. Please, don't let me keep you from your work. Take care now.
Have a look. I've assembled the blueprints side by side so you can examine them. How can you be helped?
got to be Keppa. She removed several key parts in the name of mass production and added pounds of secondhand reclaimed junk. Junk collected by Skrit, no less. She has an entire team doing salvage for her. No wonder her valet golem malfunctioned.
I concur. Inadequate parts substitution is a common factor in experimental golem failures. How do you plan to find her and shut her down?
If we follow the Skrit, we'll find Keppa. We just need to start in a place that's crawling with them. Next stop, Skritsburg.
Keppa's just down the road. Let's go.
Plenty of goodies down by the river. Fetch them for me quick, and there'll be double the shinies.
Yes, yes, yes! Shinies! Noisemakers! We go now!
Want to see something amazing? Follow me. My, there are even more of you. Good, good. Here for work?
Work? No. Things to trade. For rewards. Shiny noisemakers. Yes? Yes?
Rewards, yes. Here, I've a nice button for you. Call it a down payment.
Shiny button. Yes, yes, good start. More to come, right? We go. Bring things back.
Come clean, Keppa. You put that passel of pint-sized killer golems in play without knowing how dangerous they were.
Killers? No, no. My market niche is lab assistants. I'm using Skrit at the moment. They work cheap, but their utility has proven limited. My mini golems are gonna make me rich. They fetch, haul, carry, and fight. Everything a genius needs from her crew. I can prove it, too. Let me just... Oh, dear. Here come my Skrit, clamoring for attention. Don't worry. This happens every so often.
They sound angry.
They always sound angry, but once I toss out a handful of shiny buttons, they'll love me again. Observe. Why, there are so many of you now. Wonderful. Bring more things, get more shinies.
No more buttons. Real work, real treasure. Shiny tools, noisy machines. Pay us.
But my financial model is based on paying you in trinkets. Can't we renegotiate?
Negotiate? Yes! Give us things that make our lives easier, or we end yours!
Golems, do your stuff. Stop these mutinous Skrit.
Too many! Get on the truck and drive the wire!
Please, I meant no offense. I thought we had an equitable arrangement.
No more buttons. Real work, real treasure. Shinies, noisemakers. We get or we go.
Wait, what? Ah, never mind. I really need to build myself a less volatile workforce.
You need to update your files, Keppa. Skrit aren't simple-minded. They just communicate with each other much more efficiently than they can with us. A dozen Skrit is a dozen minds focusing on the same problem. Gather 20 Skrit, or 100, and their collective mental acuity rivals ours.
That explains a lot, actually. So all I need to do is keep their numbers below a certain threshold.
No, you need to stop exploiting them, or it'll come back to bite you on the backside like it did today. I think we're done here, Zojia. Keppa's golems haven't run wild or tried to kill anyone. Is Mink the one we wanted all along?
Mink isn't any craftier than Keppa here. That leaves Counselor Haya, who is, in fact, sharp enough to cover her tracks. I've got a new theory. Meet me back at my lab and we'll test it. If all Mink and Keppa are guilty of is idiocy, then the culprit has to be Haya. I've built this golem to Haya's specs. Once I activate it, we should see results. Stand by.
Good morning, mistress. How may I serve her kill you today? Kill, kill, kill.
Okay, there's our proof. Deactivating the golem may require force. Time to attack! I've got some aggression to work out. That settles that. The core that Haya swapped in must contain a hidden exploit to drive the golems to murder.
So we're going up against a counselor? No mean task, but I'm ready. I don't care how high up she is. She can't do this to us. No sarcasm this time. Haya's not just smearing Snaff's reputation or mine. She's killing people and framing us for it.
We have to take her down in front of the entire council. Let me fire up Mr. Sparkles, and then I'll meet you in the council chambers. Haya, we know you're the one who turned the valet golem into an anti-personnel device.
We've got all the proof we need, and we're going to expose your machinations to the entire council.
Proof? You mean those blueprints I gave you? The ones my underlings are retrieving from your lab at this very moment? You're not in my league, dearies. And after my modified valets are finished with my fellow counselors, no one else will be either. You'll get the blame, of course. Nothing personal. This is merely how top-level council politics play out. If it helps, I'd be happy to feign remorse.
Let's go, Savant. If the council gets wiped out by your golems, the peacemakers will fry us on sight. We'll have to catch up with Haya later.
Good luck, my darlings. Try not to die too painfully.
We got work to do. I just hope those oafs on the council are grateful.
There they are. Stop them before they buttle again.
These valet golems are remarkably useful. Wherever did they originate from?
They were a gift from an anonymous donor. Mere toys, of course. It's nice to be appreciated.
Masters, I shall now perform a deep cranial massage with my fists.
By my ears, take cover! Armor and
Zosha! For once, I'm glad to see you. And is that the Snaff Savant? What is the meaning of this?
Those valet golems were based on my designs. Counselor Haya tampered with them and sent them to kill as much of the council as possible.
I can vouch for this. Haya is making a power play. We don't have hard evidence, but...
Say no more. Bold moves are Haya's style, and she never leaves evidence that can be traced back to her. Leave Haya to us. We'll keep an eye on her. She may well receive a lethal gift of her own someday soon. In the meantime, you have our thanks.
Well, it's not a complete victory, but we did save the Arcane Council and Snaff's reputation. I'm sincerely sorry I ever doubted you.
I accept your apology. Again. Just remember, I'm the Snaff Savant. Sarcasm aside, you can count on me to live up to his example.